Hello again, my people. It's again Rabia, and welcome back to another episode of Rabia Unfolded. In today's episode, I'm trying to teach you how to make this delicious, crunchy plantain chips that you can even end up deciding to use as your side hustle, right? It doesn't hurt to use anything as side hustle because money is never enough. So now, I'm going to be using this ripe plantains here. Take note, if you want the sweet plantain chips, then you're using the ripe plantain. But if you don't want the sweet one, then you're using the green plantains, okay? So let me get you through the process of how to make these plantain chips that can even end up being your side hustle. Okay, I'll start by peeling off my plantains here. Okay, so well, to peel the plantain, you just like cut off both ends and then you score a line in the middle just to let loose of the skin, and then you like use your finger and peel it out. You see how nice and easy this is? Once more, cut off the ends, score a line on the plantain, use your finger, open this up a little, and peel the skin off the plantain. And there we go. Now I'm packing the peels off. Pack these away and throw them away. Okay, now I'm gonna show you different ways of like slicing your plantain chips, okay? First, I'm gonna show you the one with this grater, the large part here, okay? So you just take your plantains and then you put it down and just do this. It's gonna slice it, but the sizes are gonna be so tiny and I don't really like this. But it will work better with unripe plantains. So I'm gonna set that aside and use the organic way that we've always used back home, which is my magic hands. Okay, so I'm gonna use this plate here and then just hold the plantain with my left hand and the knife with my right hand, and then I just cut them off nicely. Look at that. See how easy it is? And it's gonna give you these nice fine sizes. Look at that. Isn't this very beautiful? Just look at the slices, so nice. It takes a professional to come up with these slices. But if you're doing a large quantity that you need to do it for business purposes, then you definitely need a food processor. There's some food processors that will help you slice your plantain chips, like give it like those fine, nice, flawless sizes, right? You can go for it, or you can use the grater that I showed you before. There are other graters that will help you like to cut off your plantain chips into those nice sizes. But like I told you before, I prefer using my hands for this. I'll go ahead and slice the rest off camera, but before that I would love to show you something. So to make it have that salty taste, you don't want it to be too salty, I'm gonna be using salt. But I'm not gonna use all of this salt. I know you'll be wondering, like, just sprinkling the salt. I don't sprinkle salt in my chips because when you sprinkle salt and you fry it and someone's eating it, they tend to like feel that salt because it doesn't dissolve completely, right? So they have some grains of salt in it and it's gonna be too salty. So what I do is I dissolve the salt in some water and use the salted water instead. So I have some nice water here, room temperature. I'll just pour the water in the salt and I'll give it a good mix. And as it starts dissolving, I'll just let it sit so that by the time I'm done with slicing the plantains, the salted water will be fully dissolved and ready to be used. So now I'm gonna heat up my oil. I'm using my canola oil for this one. Feel free to use any vegetable oils of your choice, okay? Now, beautiful souls, the main thing is to make sure your oil is not super hot. You see how I insert the skewer and I can see some bubbles coming out? That's just to tell me that my oil is ready to be used. But please make sure you don't overheat your oil because it's gonna burn the chips right away and you don't want that, right? Now that my oil is hot, I'm gonna reduce my heat to medium high, or like medium actually. Then I'll start with the first batch. Look at this. Doesn't that look great? I love that. Okay. Make sure I'm trying to scatter them as much as possible. And you don't want to put that much plantain because you don't want it taking that long to fry. So this is more than enough. Then I'll just make sure I scatter it a little, trying to make sure all those that are stuck together I try to like just hit them with my spoon so they can separate, and I'll have individual chips, right? Okay, now I can increase my heat back to medium high. Then remember the salted water, the salt that I tried to dissolve there? So I'm just gonna scoop out just the water and then I pour it in here. Then I stir it and it's gonna give that beautiful saltiness that's just gonna be even. You're not gonna feel some salt particles running around. No, it's just gonna be even and it's not gonna be too salty. You know, we're trying to avoid a lot of salt, right? So this is just perfect. Just keep stirring and scattering as much as you can until it becomes that beautiful golden brown. Look at this. Just look at this. See how nice and beautiful it looks? That is what ripe plantain chips looks like. Look at that. So good. I'll continue with the rest until everything's complete, and then I'll show you the final results. Scatter it as much as I can so they don't stick together. And then my salted water, and keep stirring until you get the color that you want. And there we have it, my people. Our sweet plantain chips are ready to be served. Like, let me bring this closer. Just take a look at that. Like, see? Look at this, my people. So good. Let me try them. Like, oh my, that is super good. You still have that crunch. It tastes amazing. See, you can do this. Perfect for business, perfect for like snacks of any day of the week, and oh, really good, tastes so good. Thank you so much for staying along throughout this video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share with someone you think might be interested in a little side hustle, or someone you think is like interested in a good sweet snack that you would love. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you in the next episode of Rabia Unfolded. Cheers.